But I say, well, they would look like in the central, nigga. Sunny. He like sunny fuck. He like sunny fuck. Sunny fuck.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Sunny fuck.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Sunny fuck.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Looking for space. It's Jefferson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
That's zero. Zero on that age, nigga. Zero on that age, nigga. You can't ever forget zero. Come on, cuz. That boy a dog. That boy a dog. Cause they play that shit like that. Y'all niggas. Y'all. Talent.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Mm-hmm. All that high point. All that high point. Oh, shit. He just trash. He just danked it up.
Absolutely bananas. Communication is hard. Just snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't
Ah!
complete out of the backfield. Well,
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
What the fuck was that? Hey, yo.
Had plenty of time to figure it out. Now let's see if we can get some execution out of him moving forward.
now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Ah!
Touchdown, UCF! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is...
I could have got there.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be...
Bitch talking about some a fucking poster. Talking about something I ain't own up to my bitch. Bitch, if you start talking to me on guard, that bitch coming down every time. Shit, fuck every time I ball that bitch up and throw it away. Fuck you. The fuck are we talking? Bitch. This is not that. It never will be.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Going for the big play.
Ah!
Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Fires to the tight end.
That's crazy.
Brought down, solid pickup on the first down. They'll line up for a second down play.
And I got scared. I thought you picked that hoe.
The play action fake. Throws to the tight end.
Ah!
He's got it.
Ah!
Huge gain on that one before he
Shit, a bunch of niggas got bumped.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Your first carry, boy. Your first carry, boy.
Give him 6. Touchdown,
I know we're only in game 1, but in this game, you got to be excited about what we're seeing from this offense. Really
I hear you, girl.
quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
I'm telling the bitch about my field. She got like she don't give a fuck. She said that's your problem. Oh, for real?
Kickoff team on the field as they'll
Okay.
set
She
this
talking.
up.
Oh, you talking about posted down? Yeah. The fuck is we talking about? Talking to me on your bitch. Bitch, fuck that bitch.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the
Hey.
22.
Hey, watch out. Before you hurt yourself, man. Move.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Barrels all the way to the 29.
Hey, wait. She finna crawl back though.
I'm looking to walk outside. I think I got to size out. Get the size of my tie.
Come grab it. Come grab it, Lee.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
From the gun, the ground game.
Oh, I thought you threw it.
Slams ahead
Oh,
for a yard
that's
out
good.
to the 33.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25.
How you keep getting beat by niggas slower than you, G? I'm not understanding it.
After the big play in the passing game. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Defense in press coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Now they'll run it on the toss.
No, 0.
Knocked down after a gain of
They
1.
keep trying, you 0. You gotta make them pay 0.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
They gave you that shit.
Into the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT.
Man, I could have blocked it.
Good as they draw just a touch.
If I went on my phone, I would have grabbed that shit.
There, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much.
Gotta get out of that 3. You fast being on the field.
The touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Extending the play. He gambles.
Crazy man.
To the left. Just making a huge play. And
He's sleeping on Mayo.
All the way down at the 14.
I would love.
How you gonna tell me to play outside and then they'll play the deep inside post, nigga?
Coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Ah!
He's got it. Touchdown.
He's sleeping on Mayo, baby.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start.
Yeah, I kind of ran around for a little second.
And he
Hey,
did make that extra
I'm gonna start kicking me hard. What the fuck going on?
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Why the fuck my punter kicking my ball off?
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off.
Yeah. Got real linebacker. I sent them on a blitz. I send that boy.
Sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose the running game. He's dropped behind.
Yeah, I wouldn't scope that O-line out. I got to talk through D-line this nigga. Nigga, you better respect me.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and
he wants to take the top off.
I'm in cover 4, dog. I'm in cover 4, dog. I swear to God. I swear to God, y'all, I'm in cover 4. What the fuck was that?
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like
Ah!
The extra point. He picks it up. That's all.
Get that.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish.
I ain't kicking no more field.
In the passing game, covering 70.
I ain't kicking no more field goals. This should be on no friend.
On the move from inside his 5.
Sound team just saved.
Ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter.
9-2. What are you talking about?
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
I'm glad you can't look.
UCF 21, Auburn 13.
Ain't like it, crazy.
First down to start the drive after the break. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Ooh,
I
I
want
like
him
that
quarterback
option
like
play.
that.
I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Hello.
Now on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes
Yeah, I'm
through the
playing, boy.
tackle. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Hell no.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Good follow.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
College.
He wants it all. Touchdown Knights. And they
Yeah,
take
college
it
football.
for 6 more points.
And this offense,
You know, we don't play man something.
another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they
No,
want,
that's
how
why
they
they cheat.
want, when they want.
Yeah, you playing man? Hell to the fuck.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
I'll be letting you be good.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Starts to scramble to the left. Snags it inside the 20.
Man.
He's off to the races. Touchdown, Auburn.
Yeah, I understand.
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know how good we gonna be in the show.
You can run like that.
I ain't like something ain't right though.
To give you opportunities and look at him run by the
Shit,
defenders.
what just happened? How the fuck he just fucking scored?
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Almost ready to kick it.
I don't know, but you know, the first couple weeks I always be like this, but I don't know what the fuck that shit be, cuz. So we go check it. It's gonna say hi.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Come on. I got some people that be on there, and I play with them now and then. But like, if we gonna play like every other day, yeah.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning
Sometimes
here in the
you
first
can
half, and now
take
we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And this sophomore able to reach
crazy
some havoc and get the sack.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the
That's
outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the...
That's a dive, cuz.
Only the receiver could get it.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one.
That's a dive, cuz.
Target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll throw it on first down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it at the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, like you making me want some.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
They've got the screen set up. Headed to the end zone. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
I don't know about it.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Since you didn't know about it. Right.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
I was kind of being so pissed.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll try the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Looking to throw on second down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one.
Complete downfield. Powers through.
Whoa.
Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The Tigers are on the move. Quick release by the QB. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Shakes off the defenders. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long, not where an offense ever wants to drive. Medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Defense is about firing off the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's fucking crazy.
He'll be stopped just short of the end
Get through some
zone.
bullshit.
First and goal. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver
10 out of 10.
exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
And you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-goal situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really blowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a...
Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the...
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So they got the touchdown.
I wonder why some motherfucking toast in this bitch.
Defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling
right here, right now.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that.
That's cheese.
It really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the...
Did he just go on a jet sweep, cuz?
Doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run around.
Why ran 2 jet sweeps? What the
Or
fuck?
if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And the ball is picked
pretty much like a reverse.
He'll go out of bounds, but just what they
So
needed
say
to get
you seen a
ball.
receiver in motion, and he come flying past the quarterback get him the ball.
Didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is picked off.
That's
And he's
old.
dragged interception.
That's why you know that. You know,
Close out the first
you
half.
know a lot about football. The only reason you know.
We played 2 quarters
Yeah,
here.
I guess I can teach you
something.
something.
In our halftime update.
Hey, you're a little too smart.
Just about set here in the second half as
You know,
Auburn about to kick it off.
You know, you is miss no everything. You feel me?
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Huh?
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get
They're
him
going
on
from
the
his
ground
game.
at the 20.
I've been corrected.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about
I've
that?
been corrected
They
multiple
got plenty
times.
done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance
Ain't no
as we
wrong
start
with
the third quarter.
Well, and I think
Yeah, ain't no wrong
defensively
with
you
it.
understand, like the running
South
game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little...
Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. That is exactly
My
what
O-line
you're
true,
looking for
cuz.
when you talk explosive plays. The
They might not be
defense
started, but they
finally
fire.
able to make the stop. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I throw it over his head,
This
huh?
rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more.
And he's running in the open. They get him.
My running back true, cuz. You knew that.
He rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're
What
running
she
it right
say?
now, why won't you just
Yeah,
hand it
fine.
off to this guy right here
You?
again?
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was looking for
Yeah.
the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
You know what's so
Sometimes
crazy?
as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want
All
to
the
keep
time I had to
taking
get
shots,
fucking
right?
cheated.
This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw
I
a
was
look
shooting
for
like
the
the
ball,
outside
decided to
post.
let her fly. Haven't
The
seen a lot
nigga
of
throw the
balls
ball
complete,
inside
especially
to the
deep down
defender.
field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy
You would have
to keep
picked that shit. I would have
letting
been
it go.
mad as fuck. I ain't like that.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score.
I told you my O-line the truth, cuz. I did not count.
Offense gets the job
Like, no
done
count.
again.
You got them damn pass rushes in the game. I always scoped that 17, fast as fuck. 15 too.
You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable.
They give them dogs in there.
Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to run it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You definitely got to check that shit out of the game, though.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is
It was
ready
like
to go
a
back to work on offense.
80-30%.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start
If you-
feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I had faith, though.
I was say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Grabs it in the middle. And the defense
I'm
settled
wondering
in to
why
stop
the fuck
that
the
for
ball
a short
moving.
gain.
Yeah, that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, a fresh set of downs for the offense.
Just incredible hook this year. You see?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's
Yeah.
Robinson.
Great
I
job
mean,
creating
you
space.
said smash. I just added a perfectly in front of it.
You got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Don't do that.
And the
Take it
offense
on, chill.
stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll ride his man on the option.
No, you do.
Still running at the 40. Afterburners come.
Just manipulate.
Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger.
Real bullshit,
A
pal.
Lazarus-like comeback is underway. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
You been
And
talking
let's
to
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 11 over the Pandas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one, Kevin? Will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
To manipulate. Chica.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive.
I think I need 10 seconds to pick my play.
Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nowaski. At the 40, there he goes. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing him.
You having it?
He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah, that was dumb as fuck though. They just hold you.
That play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter.
They took the corner out of the receiver and put him on the running back.
Safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wide open downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll line up to go for two. He's looking to throw.
Come on, dog.
Just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Yes.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown.
Like behind the gate. Yeah.
He'll return it.
No, I ain't know.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
Real.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You gonna go one?
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Robinson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on
I got them playing the quarterback for one.
Not necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
No!
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
He had nigga wide open. He had nigga wide open.
It's like laying up on a par 5.
His stomach hurt. That was stomach tall off.
Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. You need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the first down through the...
Looking for a huge play.
This nigga ain't throw the ball forward. Oh, what the fuck?
Into the teeth of double coverage. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, he takes it inside.
Sure, the nigga chasing on 90 something.
Seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Handoff to the single running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
What's that? What you talking about?
DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Hello?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball at that time. There was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, it's a tackle for loss.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Makes his connection. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That boy fumble that hoe. That boy fumble that hoe, cuz. Oh, that nigga ain't fumble that shit?
And how about the keen eyes?
What?
Awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
He did, but damn. That nigga, that ball came up before he hit the ground. Yeah, true.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A designed run.
That was damn good play.
Touchdown Auburn. And the comeback is on. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all 0.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own
Yeah, you
5.
get some.
He was
Come
hoping
in,
for
begging
something
for
a
my
little
drink,
more
man.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First tour, man. I can't get out to listen.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, Sprite and the
A
real.
pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their.
Brings it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Caught behind the line. It's Nowaski. Drills him with the stiff arm. They make the stop, but the sweep is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. And eventually taken down before that spin move gives him the first down yardage.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention.
Hey, shit do feel fake, boy.
Outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it.
The offense flexes its muscle.
God. He just juked up my static
You did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position.
He just shook that boy in the phone booth.
Great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Bullshit, boy. That shit got me crying, boy.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with a man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. About to kick
Boy,
it
should be
off.
missing shit.
Get it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here.
I got a clip of him getting put on his face now.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Hey, yeah, nigga, what the hell?
Great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right over. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Man, come on, bro. Come on.
Like a superhero to make the
I
grab.
mean,
I'll tell you, you
hell no.
cannot count this team out because of who's
I
playing
hate
quarterback.
him.
When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the
What they call that
fourth
shit?
quarter. This dude can put up points quickly.
He's looking deep. And incomplete on
I thought they had a particular name
And
for
the
it.
defense is playing with a sense
But,
of
it's a
urgency
double.
right now. Obviously, they're
They call it a
playing
double,
with the lead. They know
dutch
this
or something,
offense
though.
needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play.
But
So nice
to
job
answer your
of coverage.
question,
Didn't connect last
No,
time.
man.
Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Jefferson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
so you officially fucked up
Well,
all
he
of
made the
them.
grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a...
Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Good D, boy. Good knee.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll
So that doodle ass right, though, Cam.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football.
I told him.
It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
At the 45 on his way. And there they go.
Come on, bro. It's a 96 speed running back, bro. That nigga like he about 8'8".
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Man, you know, this shit happen. I don't know about you, but this shit always happened to me at the beginning of the season. That's why we always be talking about this shit. Shit, we said the same shit last season. And that dude was on Hyman, remember?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Faulkner. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds.
That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete.
I have one.
Behind his man for 6.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes.
It definitely does. Like thing Ty do it all the time.
That time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
Again?
They get him stopped at the 5-yard
Again?
line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I think you have to like what you see through the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Okay, there you go.
He wants to throw it. He snares it in the end zone.
We ain't scared of 20.
Now, UCF.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, grown man!
A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it
What
away.
have you been him?
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Tiger.
The nigga that's slower than my cornerback just walked your receiver down. Okay? My corner 97 speed, my safety a 95 speed, but my safety just ran past my corner to make my tackle.
Kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
Give me that shit, nigga.
To the end zone and it's picked off.
Man, make a ball!
They are running out of time.
Let me see what my hand team look like this year. Who the fuck is y'all?
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around.
Okay, Mayo.
Team is able to corral it. it once again. What do you think about that? They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying
That bit was some shit. I ain't gonna tell.
1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was
going deep. And it slips through his fingers.
It's not that you still make that play.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have
It's
squeezed
fucking wild.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone.
That's some crazy shit.
And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. They were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Takes and that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass. Giving some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback. They got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pressure coming. Coming after him. And here's the kick.
That's some bullshit. What some bullshit.
He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. Gave him a little.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's determined. I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back. Take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able.
Sends it downfield. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a
nigga with 99 speed, 99 accelerator, how to find takeoff. Like, what's really going on?
Well, there's no quitting this defense.
I run a street wrong, his shit don't kick in.
It seems like
the fuck?
Going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it.
So I said, I need to keep telling me.
Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with the completion.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
About time a cornerback acting like goddamn best corner in the nation. Goddamn.
But he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Shouldn't be getting beat on no damn street route.
What do you think about that? Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know.
Oh, it's out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got
Ball they go out of bounds.
He's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
All right, offense, it's your turn. We got to get something together here. You got to get 2 scores, so they got to work fast. Defense, we just did our job. We just got you the ball back. I know there's still a long way to go, but got to make something happen really quickly.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down.
Hey, that back on the nation. He should shit be thrown his way.
Any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor.
I'm already
to make
teasing.
big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception.
Gonna take a shot. And here's the 5th interception
What the
by
fuck?
this quarterback. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, that whole playing funny as fuck, though.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll throw it on first down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That bitch say husband on mine, cuz. I told you, like we keep having the same conversation. Like, the song got to shake. Shit, I told you, feel like forever. I'm glad that bitch don't have me though. Shit. Hold on, man. You want to say one? Huh? I thought you wanted to say one. What? 82 free? Man?